and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Folake Agumbiadi, aka the Customer Seductress herself, and I'm super excited to be back again this week. If this is your first time bumping into this channel, I can't believe you're here. Where have you been? Look below, there's a red button. It says subscribe. Click on it. Yes, you just subscribe. Beside it, there's a bell sign. Click on the bell sign so that you can get a notification every single time I upload a new video. If you are a frequent returner to this channel, Twale. Where I come from, Twale means I hail you. Thank you for always coming back. Don't forget to comment. Type us a short note. Like. Yes, thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, why not give us a thumbs up and share the video? And don't forget to watch my ads. Thank you. If you missed out on last week's video, don't miss out on watching it before you watch this, because this is a part 2. It's a 2-part series, and this is the part 2. So hurry there. Yes, self-love part 1. Watch it so that you can get the introduction to what we'll be talking about today. Okay, so last week we went into what self-love was, what it looks like. So I'll just give you a brief idea so that we can recap on what we discussed last week. Self-love means that you are able to accept yourself fully, love yourself, treat yourself, think of yourself the right way with positivity, being able to put your needs at the top of the agenda of your own life. You must be able to see yourself in the right light. Treat yourself, meet your own needs, be assertive. I'm not going to jump into what we discussed in the last video, but I'll be going straight into the part 2 of self-love. So, a lot of people who talk about self-love sometimes mistake it for narcissism. When people see you as a self-love person, sometimes they can say you're narcissistic. I have a video on narcissism. No. That's on Clubhouse. I need to put up a video on narcissistic personality disorder so that you can get clarity. But you can find information anywhere. But for a lot of people who are narcissists, that's why I did this video, they sometimes want to tie it to self-love. So I want to compare in today's video self-love versus narcissism. In addition to questioning whether self-love is necessary, another big barrier to self-love is the belief that self-love is narcissistic or selfish. When psychologists or therapists like myself encourage self-love, they aren't talking about putting yourself on a pedestal, putting yourself above other people, or putting yourself above everyone else. Because that's what narcissism is. Narcissistic people believe that they are better than others and won't acknowledge or take responsibility for their mistakes or flaws. That is not self-love. They also seek a large amount of extraneous external validation and recognition. Narcissists lack empathy. So don't mistake narcissism for self-love. If you lack empathy and you say, I love myself, you're a narcissist. You must be able to empathize with other people. You must be able to treat others the way you would treat yourself, not treat yourself better than you would treat other people. That is borderline narcissism. Self-love on its own isn't about showing off how great you are. People who love themselves in a healthy way realize that they are flawed and they make mistakes. I'm one person that accepts my mistakes a lot. I accept it. But if you're trying to push me down on my mistakes, I will not accept that, because it's going to affect how I view myself. So in as much as you're trying to exhibit self-love, you must accept and care about other people, despite their own imperfections as well. Self-love does not prevent you about caring for others. It simply means you should give them the same kindness that you exhibit to yourself firstly, not the other way around. Don't be kind to other people and unkind to yourself. So how do you practice self-love, ways of practicing self-love as a rejoinder to what we discussed in the first video. Number one, become mindful. People who have self-love tend to know what they think, feel, and want. Yes, they are very emotionally intelligent. People who practice self-love are very emotionally intelligent. So work on your emotional intelligence. If you need to take an emotional intelligence course, take it. If you need to get a coach, take it. You have to be able to know what you think, feel, and want per time. I'm one person who is big about what am I thinking. I think this through. If I don't have clarity in my thinking, I ask questions. I'm very clear about what am I feeling. What do I feel right now? Is it anxiety? Is it confusion? Is it fear? I accept my feelings and deal with them, either to move them from unpleasantness to pleasantness, or to decide what I will do with the emotion. And lastly, I know what I want. Nobody tells me what I want. I know what I want. That is how you begin to exhibit self-love. Number two, take actions based on needs rather than wants. You have to be able to take actions on your needs, what you need, not what you want. Because a lot of times when you always fall into the trap of what you want, what you find out is that you don't like what comes out of you. But if it's what you really need, because there are things you need that you don't want, and there are things you want that you don't need. You need to know the difference between the two before you can start to practice self-love. Being focused on what you need will turn you away from automatic behavioral patterns that get you into trouble. I want to eat ice cream every day. Really, do you need ice cream? I want to party all week long. I want to take alcohol every single day. Do you need it? No. So to practice self-love is to know what you want and what you need. It's going to get you out of trouble, and it's going to help you get out of being stuck in your past and moving into your present. Number three, you have to practice good self-care. Self-love starts from self-care. Love yourself more to the point where you take care of yourself better. People who are high in self-love nourish themselves daily with healthy activities like sound nutrition, exercise. I work out 3 times a week, proper sleep, intimacy, healthy social interaction, emotional connections. Yes, we all need it. And if you are lacking in the right type of people around you to give you that balance, look for people that work for you. Don't allow people be the ones that define what your self-care would look like. Take care of yourself. Those who know me call me enjoyment officer. I know how to splurge myself. I love vacations. I love to go out. I love to shop. When I make good money, I make sure I give myself the kind of treats that I alone will find very memorable. It's not about anyone else. It's not about putting it on social media. It's about having a blast that I enjoyed for me. The next thing you need to do, number 4, is accept what you can't love. Yeah. That might be the biggest game changer in your life, especially for me. There's certain things about me that I didn't love. I didn't like my height. But when I accepted it, I ended up loving it. I didn't like the fact that I stood out so much. I didn't like my lips. I didn't like quite a number of things about me. But today, those are the things I love the most about myself. So accept what you can't love. It might change the game for you. Because let's face it, it's easy to love what you love about you. It's easy to love what you love about yourself. But it's not so easy to deal with the things that you don't. Acceptance is the key to self-love. Number 5, be compassionate when stuff happens. Sometimes things hit the roof. Things go bad. So many times I've had things hit the roof for me. And sometimes I tend to beat myself up. But I've learned that with self-love, beating yourself down when things are down is not for your own benefit. Don't be the worst critic of your own life. Why? Yes, it is good to think about your mistakes, but don't sit on it. Don't beat yourself down when everyone else is beating you. Pick yourself up, Take the learnings. That's why you need to watch Failing Forward. It's there. It's on my video. It's the feature video. Learn from your failures. When we fail or we, screw up, or sometimes people reject us, it's not the time to pull yourself down. It's time to be loving and forgiving to yourself. When we stumble and fall, it's just part of the process. Get up and keep moving. Number 6, surround yourself with people that you feel good with. This one is a very important one. You really can't achieve a measure of self-love if all you see around you is negativity. In as much as you've wired your mental and emotional state to be positive, don't keep negative people around you. Be picky who you spend your time with. Don't give it away in the spirit of mercy. Every engagement they call you to, you show up. Even when you don't want to be there. Why? Think about it. Saying no is invaluable in surrounding yourself with the right kind of people. You can also check out my video, Saying No When You Need to Say So. It's right there. Yeah, that's it. Take baby steps to create the life that you have longed for is the last one. Number 7. Desire is powerful. So you must take the steps to move in the direction of your desire. To take actions, you must turn your dream into reality. By honoring and caring for yourself, you can only do that when every single day, in your actions that you take daily, you signal that you're worthy of the life that you're living by making sure that you do what matters to you. I'm one person that I never go to bed if I've not thought my day through to see what do I have to do to ensure that this day counts for more. Not for everyone else. Because as a mother, as a wife, as a partner, you do stuff for everyone else. But do you really get to do stuff for yourself? That's the question. Sometimes I don't go to bed until I sit on my chair and I meet up a particular deliverable so that I can feel as if the day has counted for you. In closing for today, caring for the world is caring about yourself. Firstly, caring about yourself. I needed to pause so that you can ponder on that. Loving others is firstly loving yourself. Don't give of all of you when you can give of the overflow of you. If you care for yourself in the midst of life's up and downs, you will be able to rise above the challenges of life. Because health can transfer to diseases. Successes can transfer and turn to collapse. Romantic love can transfer into coldness. But no matter what happens on the outside, when we can have a solid foundation of loving on ourselves, it builds you the resilience to bounce back from adversity. Self-love is not a luxury. It's a necessity in the world that we live in today. So start implementing some of the things that I've taught in this video and be compassionate about yourself when you fall short. I needed to say that before I run. Brush yourself up, get back to it, and make sure that you know that caring for yourself is caring for the world. Your action has a ripple effect on others. So love on yourself, sweetheart. Love on yourself. If you're yet to like, comment, or share this video, do that very quickly. Thumbs up, type a short note, and share this video. And if you're yet to subscribe, the subscribe button is down there. Don't leave this video without not subscribing. Thank you for watching. It's your girl, Folake Agumbiade, aka the customer seductress herself, and I am out. See you sometime soon.